What's good? Friday morning. Get the bag, get a day off, chill, right? Get the bag, get a day off, chill. I want to talk to y'all about how shit's out of order out here. Everything out of order, and that's why you see so much chaos between the woman and man. That's why you see warfare going on between the woman and man. But when the woman and man understand who they really are, you don't see that. That's why relationships work usually. I mean, even then they still can fail. The point is, a woman is a woman for a reason, I'm a man for a reason. The Most High created women for men. He did not create men for women. The problem is you got the so-called devil in the woman's ear telling her that it's about her, and let me say this, because it still is about her too. She gets benefits from this. Actually, she gets more benefits when she's actually in order and the man she's dealing with is in order. But I'll get to that later. Anyways, the devil is convincing women that men are made for them. And that's not the truth. This is why a lot of times women are unhappy when they're very independent, when they have to go out in the work field and make some other man in some other family rich. You know what I'm saying? Benefit that family and that man, not her family, her man, but going out and benefit. Yeah, she gets paid, I get it. She gets money, right, from doing what she does. But also, she's playing the role of a man for the most part by going out in the field, hunting, basically, because that's what it is today. It would be considered hunting. When women go out and work in the work field and shit, that's considered hunting of the past. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look at it that way. But, and nothing's wrong with a woman wanting to go out and get her own and all that. But a lot of times, that's why they're not happy, man. Especially if they don't have a man on their side as well. Because a woman was never created to be that way. She was never created to move like a man. And that's just something that they just don't get. That's why when they sleep around like a man does, it traumatizes them way worse than it does a man. Because you're not created like a man. You was never created like a man. And you never will be created like a man. You can accept it or lie to yourself and play Russian roulette. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, a lot of women are not happy because they're not supposed to be out in that field, man. You know, they're supposed to be moms and wives. That's what they're supposed to be. And they're not having that in this era. In this 2022, they ain't having that. And neither is the devil, because he understands the impact of having the woman out of order or having the man out of order. Even though us men was granted higher position by the Most High, that does not mean that we take that for granted. And see, let me explain how, I'm going to get to how women benefit from this, because I know a lot of them probably going to see this video and they just sitting in the background just angry as hell and don't even listen to the whole video, and that's their problem already. But anyways, a man, even though the woman was created for us, right? The man was put in a higher position, created to be in a higher position. The man, with that higher position comes great responsibility. You got to be able to, you got to be willing to die for your family and for your woman if need be. You got to be willing to take care of your family and your woman. Your woman shouldn't really have to move a finger unless it comes to like being a mother or a wife. She shouldn't be out in the field working for somebody else, being their slave. She's supposed to be the mother and the wife for y'all family benefit. And if anything, you should want to own something for her to work in with you as a helper, not work for somebody else. But the roles are being flipped and the man is becoming the bitch. And that's what's going on. And that's why a lot of women still ain't happy. They can have a man that they can control and everything, and they still not happy. And the reason being is because it's not their position to be in the authority of the man. It seems right on paper. It seemed real good. The devil lied to them, like, yeah, this is what you want. You want to be able to control these men and run these men, but that's why they're not happy, man. When they actually get it for a while, it's cool for a second, but in the end, they're not happy. And this is why women get turned off by men who they can control and lead and shit like that. Of course, some women want the authority and shit like that over the man. So, you know, it fits their agenda, but are they really happy? She's not going to be happy unless she's in the rightful position that she was created to be. And you as a man are not going to be happy. That's why when you get with a woman who's using you, you know, like a tool or her bitch or whatever, you're not happy. There's a reason for that. That's why if you allow a woman to take care of you, you're deep down inside, you're not happy. Deep down inside, even a man that gets taken care of by a woman, deep down inside, he's not happy because that's not his rightful position. His position is to go out and get things and make shit happen. So all in all, if a woman picks the right guy, she really ain't got to do much of anything but be a wife and a mother. But that's the problem. I don't want to be the wife and the mother. I want to be the bad bitch. And what does the bad bitch do? Try to run the man. A bad bitch is just basically being a woman being a man. There you have it. For all y'all, she's a bad bitch. Okay, so you gay now, I guess, because you want a woman that wants to be a man, because that's what it is. But think about how much women yearn for love and shit like that, and yearn for a man to be there to basically let them put it on autopilot for the most part and just live life. A man they could trust, though. We're talking about a man they could trust. Not a man that's going to fuck them over and steer the shit into a ditch. We're not talking about that, right? We're going to get into that, too. Why a lot of women are the way they are, because they... Matter of fact, I'm going to say it now because I kind of forgot what I was saying before. A lot of the women have to play this masculine role because a lot of men are not playing their masculine role. So I understand why women do what they got to do, because they got to do it. But again, this is why they're so unhappy, man. This is why women are not really happy, because even though they kind of like forced to play the role of the man going out in the field, getting shit, right? Making another family and another man rich, right? Even though they're forced to do that because men aren't playing their role, that doesn't mean that they're happy doing it. So back to what I was saying about the men. The reason why you as a man aren't happy if you are playing the role of her bitch or you are letting her take care of you is because that's not your natural position. Just like it's not her natural position. You are supposed to be willing to die for your woman and your family. These are facts. Again, women benefit greatly when she plays her position and her role. I ain't gonna say role. When she plays her natural position, where she was created to be, and picks a man who plays his natural position of what he's created to be, the woman's gonna be at her happiest. But again, back to what I was saying. I don't want to be the wife. I don't want to be the mother that I was created to be. I want to be the bad bitch. What is a bad bitch? I'm glad I finally remember what I was talking about. A bad bitch is just a woman who is trying to be a man. So all y'all men who say, I got a bad bitch, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you got a woman that's trying to be a man, and now you look suspect. And you're not going to be happy with a so-called bad bitch because now you got to be her bitch. There is no being the man with the so-called authority dealing with a bad bitch. It's not happening. It's not happening. That's why so many of them are single. They look good as hell, but single. And I know what women think when a man's single. Nobody wants the man, but it don't work that way with men. We don't have thousands of people in our inbox. We don't step outside and then everybody's in our face. So when a woman's really single, there's really something going on there. Sometimes a man can be single because he's not on his shit and this and that. But for the most part, it ain't nothing like why a woman's single. She's literally single either because she got standards and she's not putting up with the men falling short, right? And then we're not talking about some super picky female. We're talking about women who are giving people a fair chance, but they're not running into the right man, right? So some women are single righteously, but for the most part, since they got thousands of men in their face and all this other shit, they single because something's not right there. But when a man's single, it could be because he's not on his shit. But if he is on his shit and he's still single, I don't think it's that man. I think it's the women. Why would a man be, unless that man, it could be the man in the sense of he just wants to play around. But let's hypothetically say he actually doesn't want to play around. If a man, let me put it like this. If a man is on his shit and actually trying to be a man to a woman like he's supposed to be, and he's single, it's got to be the women he's dealing with. There's no other explanation for that. Remember what I just said. If he's on his shit and he actually wants to be a good dude to a woman, it's got to be the women. There's no other way around that. But when a woman is on her shit and single, if it ain't for her standards, and she's not a picky woman, and she just has standards, then let's just say she don't have standards. Nah, they got standards. The only way I see it is the only way I see her single is if the men she choose is bullshit. You know, that's the only way, but still, they have the choice to pick the right guy. A lot of men don't even have a choice. A lot of men don't even have a fucking choice. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, the real topic is women are created for men. Men are not created for women. You are not created for these women that have 20, 30 men on deck getting money from all of them. That's why none of y'all happy. You want to know why you're not happy dealing with a woman? Because you're playing the bitch. That's why you're not happy. Stop dealing with women who want to make you their bitch. Deal with women who actually understand and cherish and love men. Now, some men are fucking it up. I get it. You know, that's why a lot of women are hard-headed. But women's got to be smart enough to know that this ain't, God wants me to be a woman to a man. So obviously God hasn't revealed this God, or I'm picking the guys that the devil's revealing. A lot of women yearning for love, man, but they keep picking the wrong guys. See, a lot of women know that they're, by default, they yearn their natural position. Even the bad bitches. They just too stubborn or too far off to admit it. They too far gone to even see it. Or too stubborn to admit it. But even the bad bitches desire their natural position. And that's what, they're not going to be happy until they're in that natural position. And you as a man ain't going to be happy until you are in your natural position. What is that natural position? A leader, a provider, a warrior. Meaning until you get on your shit. But if you get on your shit and then let a woman run over you, rule you, you're not going to be happy again. See, you can't have just one. You got to have both. If you're going to deal, if you want to, by default, men want a woman. So you got to be on your shit so you can feel good about yourself and be happy because you're in a natural position as a man. You're able to provide, protect, and things like that, right? But on the other end, you can pick the wrong woman and that knock you completely off your square, knock you back down to bitch level. Literally take all your money, child support shit, because she wants to play the role that the devil's telling her she deserves. And in the end, she's not going to be happy. The most happy women on earth are probably the women in their rightful position. That is facts. I'm not saying that a single woman can't be happy. I'm not saying that an independent woman can't be happy. But I really do believe that women who are in their natural position are the happiest. And men who are in their natural position are the happiest. See, when I play my position as a man, my woman really don't got to worry about shit. Even if she wants to go out and work, she don't really have to. Which eases her mind and makes her happy. A lot of women don't want to work, but they have no choice. They're not meant to go out and work for other people and benefit other families. She's basically going out and working for someone else's family instead of her own. Matter of fact, sometimes they don't even have the energy or time to even do much for their own household because they're out trying to make ends meet, you know what I'm saying? Single mothers and stuff, trying to make ends meet and all that shit. How can you be happy in that position? It's tough. They do what they gotta do though because they fucked up, and the men they dealt with was fuck ups. The men they dealt with didn't play his position. So now the woman gotta play the position of a man. But what if those men or that man she dealt with played his position? You would see a much different result from that woman's life and from who that woman is. But you know you got the devil convincing them that we belong to them. And I'm not saying that they belong to us. But I am saying that as a man, you are granted by the Most High the authority basically. But with that comes great responsibility. It ain't just I'm a man, I'm in the lead, just like the Israelites. I'm the Israelite, I'm the chosen one. Yeah, you the chosen one, but you got responsibility. As a chosen one, more responsibility than anybody else. You was chosen for a reason. You didn't get just chosen just to say, yeah, I'm better than everybody. So as a man, you didn't get created as a man to just say, I run the woman. Our women better listen to me, I run them. No, there's responsibility with this. Even if you don't got a woman right now, even if you dudes don't got a woman right now, you still got to produce as a man. You still have responsibility. You still got to be moving as a leader, as a provider. You got to be putting yourself in that position. Honestly, you don't even deserve a woman until you put yourself in that position. Because if you get a woman and you're not in that position that you need to be in, now you're disrespecting the position the Most High put you in by default. A lot of y'all I want to call off work. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But I'm a man because I got a private penis. No, it don't work that way, fam. It don't work that way. And if you want a solid ass woman, she will, should I say, submit to you if you're a solid ass man. That's why they keep saying this shit. That it takes a man, the right man to make a woman submit. Right? I agree 50%. 50% of me doesn't agree because I feel like a woman should already be in a submissive mindset, like I just said about you men, that you should already be trying to be this provider and this leader that the Most High created you to be. Well, women should already be trying to be women, wives and mothers, even if they're not a wife or a mother yet. They should not be trying to be a bad bitch. Well, I don't have kids yet, so I'm just going to be a bad bitch. You know, which as a result is going to cause them to more than likely be a single mother, because when you think bad bitch mentality, you think have fun, sleep with any man I want, you know, that type of mentality, and it's going to backfire. Instead of you thinking, let me put myself in a position to be a great woman and a great wife one day. You know, y'all want the Most High to make you a wife, but you don't want to become one already. You know, the only person that's going to make you a wife or give you men is the devil, because he know you're not equipped to handle it. And he going to use people to hurt each other. That's what he do. But why would God give you that if you're not there yet? You got to get there first, man, before it even happens. That's the right way. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, us men, man, we got to stop thinking. A lot of this falls on us, man. Why these women are the way they are, why they're masculine, trying to be this and that. A lot of that falls on us. You know, why they out of order, basically. Out of place, out of order. A lot of that is on us because we're not in order. We're not in the place that we are supposed to be in. And that has to be fixed. See, it ain't just I'm a man, I rule over, I'm the ruler, I'm the leader, I'm pounding my chest. No, there comes responsibility with that. Just like if you left your older kid to watch the house. Dad left me in charge. I do what I want. Okay, that's fine. You can have the authority, but if something happens in this house, now I'm coming to you. I'm not coming to them. I'm coming straight to you, because you was the one that was in charge. Remember? A lot of these women are the way they are because they didn't have a dad. Think about it. There was nobody there from jump to even show them what a man is. It's hard for a woman to pick a man as a young woman or young teenager, whatever, and she don't even know what a man is because she don't have a dad. That's tough. That's tough. All I know is this: when the man plays his role, right, his position, what she was created to be, and I mean play it like the right way, and the woman picks that man, she's gonna be the happiest, dog. She ain't got shit to worry about. No cheating and none of that bullshit. You know, going to work for somebody else and help them build their family up. None of that. She can still go to work if she want to, but more than likely that man's probably gonna have work for her. He probably gonna have his own shit going on, or he say you ain't gotta work. But as long as they can get benefits from 10 guys, 10 dicks, 10 bags, and 10 this and 10 that, you know, they going to do it. The devil got them deceived. In the end, it's going to cut them super deep. Because they in the position of men belong to me. Look at this. Look at my phone, man. Look at all that. These men bow down to me, man. I own them. You was never put in that position. We ain't put in a position to own a woman. But we are put in a position to be leaders. We're not supposed to be serving to women. The only way we serve to women is to protect and provide and make sure that woman, and die if we must, but make sure that woman has nothing to worry about. Basically, her life is in our hands in a sense, right? But we're not supposed to be serving women who belong to other men. Basically, you can say that a man is supposed to serve a woman too because he does have responsibility to give to his woman. But his woman, that's the key. Not a woman who talks to him, and y'all serving that woman. Y'all men are serving a woman that belongs to men, not you. Because the devil told her that men are put here to serve me. I wasn't created to be the man's helper. He created to be my helper. I need my 10 bags. I need my 10 dicks. I need my 10 emotional attentions. I know attentions ain't a word, but whatever. I'm gonna leave y'all alone for now. I don't want to fall behind, man. But don't get it twisted. As a man, we have great responsibility when it comes to women, and we're not fulfilling it. And that's why women are either the bad bitch or the independent chick. And nothing's wrong with being independent. But if she could depend on the man, like she should be able to, she wouldn't even have to be independent. If all women could depend on men, because men are playing their role and position, right? No woman would even have to really lift a finger other than to be a wife and a mother. That is facts. And they would be way happier. I'm out of here, man. And I know some women gonna say, I don't want to sit at home, but you would have things to do. And nothing's wrong with if you don't want to sit at home. The problem is when you're going out in a work field and trying to take care of your kids and struggling to get by, you know, using all your energy to serve a business or whatever and not benefiting from it or things like that. That's the problem. Or you come home and you can't even love your man if you got one. That's a problem. But it still falls back on the men. So women, understand that I'm not blaming you. I'm actually blaming men first because guess what? The Most High made us the leaders and the providers and the protectors. So even everything you heard in this video, understand that, yeah, as a woman, you're not innocent, But understand, like I said, with the kid in charge, I'm not going to talk to my other kids about what happened first. Coming straight to the one I put in charge. So that's me as a man. The Most High made me a man. I got to blame myself first. I got to look at what I'm doing wrong or what men are doing wrong to make women move the way they move. Why are women wanting to be independent from us? Why are women wanting to be bad bitches? I got to look at men first because we are supposed to be the leaders. And with that said, man, either you get what I said or you don't. And it is what it is. The devil is lying, making men and women believe that the woman is created for the man. And it is what it is, man. Watch this video again so you don't get it misunderstood or so y'all don't block me or whatever the hell because y'all not listening to what I say in full depth. You just see a title and then fuck him. Nah, at the end of the day, men, it falls on men first because we are the leaders, right? Period. It falls on us first. All this shit. So until we clean up this shit and our shit, then you're going to see more shit. And I'm telling you this, I'm not been a victim of this shit because I'm not a man that's doing the bullshit. So therefore, I refuse to fall by the sword because of other men. So that's why if I see a woman doing certain things, gotta go. Because I'm not suffering because of something you other men did. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it gotta be. You're not about to put me in a position to serve a woman who belongs to men instead of me. She don't belong to me. Why do I gotta serve her, protect her, provide for her? She don't belong to me. She belongs to you. And the devil got them convinced that they made for you. They was created, you created to be their helpers. It's not what the Most High said. But however, even though they was created to be helpmates of the men, we're not supposed to abuse that authority. We're supposed to be willing to die for them. Never said for a woman to die for a man. Never. Not once. But I'm out of here.